Greetings, folks. Jonathan Higgins here with One Source SEO LLC, and today we are going to talk about page load speed. Now, back in 2010, Google made public that they would start including page load speed into their algorithm for ranking websites. Now, since then, the big names in SEO, such as Moz, have done some research, and there seems to be some disagreement about really how influential page load speed is. But when it comes to your competitors on the first page of Google, and when someone in position one is getting, 3 or 4 times more clicks than the website in position three, being able to move up 2 positions is a huge deal to the number of visitors that you can get to your website. And if all else is equal between you and the two other competitors in the top 3 positions, then maybe page load speed all of a sudden becomes a big deal. And whoever's site is loading quicker may enjoy more time in position number one. So let's take a quick look. Since Google made that announcement, they have introduced a tool that is free to use where you can assess your site and how fast it loads on both desktop and mobile devices. So let's go take a look. If you Google Page Speed Insights, you will be taken right there. Let's do that. Here we go. So here we are at Google Page Speed Insights, and all you need to do is type in a URL. So why don't we go ahead and pick Pinterest.com just for fun, and you click Analyze, and it takes a few seconds. Okay, Pinterest is not a very good mobile site. My guess is Pinterest has an app for mobile devices. But as you can see here, they have a pretty poor score. Over here, they're right on the line. I mean, a few points up and they would be in the green. So this probably is not hurting Pinterest too much. If you're 80 or above on your desktop device, on your desktop score for page speed, you probably don't need to make any changes. Mobile, that's another story. So before I started this video, I loaded up some local businesses. And let's just take a look at how they're doing. So here I have a plumber. And the plumber here is doing pretty bad on mobile. And this is a huge issue for a plumber because someone is very likely to be looking for a plumber on their mobile device, especially if their house is flooded and they're outside. They're going to be searching on their mobile device, or even if it's a busted pipe in the bathroom or in the basement or something like that, it's not a huge deal to the house in general. They're not going to go turn on their computer and wait for it to load up so that they can go look for a plumber. They're going to pull their phone out and they're going to search for a plumber, Concord, New Hampshire, plumber, you know, Little Rock, Arkansas, plumber, New York, New York, or whatever. They're going to be on their mobile device. And so the way that your page loads on a mobile device is really important. If it loads slow, then the user is going to back right out and go look for another web page. And the other thing is if your mobile load time is low because of big images or lots of stuff loading up on the page, you're not being very kind to your visitors' data plans. You're eating up all their data that they're paying money for to their mobile provider. So you want to keep that in mind and be good to your visitors. So looking at here, if Mr. Trombley here called me up, I wouldn't mess with trying to deal with the JavaScript and CSS. Usually when you fix the other issues, these go away, or this becomes insignificant. The score becomes high enough where you don't really need to mess with this. This is a little bit more technical, and messing with it can destroy a website. So this is the last resort here. You really don't want to mess with that. However, here we can enable compression, we can leverage browser caching, and we can minify JavaScript, and we can also optimize images. And Google will show you how to do that in each of these. Now, someone with a little bit of technical know-how can pull this off. However, most other people might want to hire someone like me to do it for you. That's what we're here for. But if you click on all of these show how to fix, it will show you how to solve these issues. And what Google PageSpeed Insights even does is, for these images here, it's suggesting to you that these images are too big and they should be smaller. And they actually optimize the images for you. And you can just click right here and download the images. You don't even need to resize your images. Google just did it for you. All you need to do is take the images down on your website and replace them with the images here that they optimized for you. Okay, let's take another look at another website. And here we have another plumber in New Hampshire. Server response time is a little low. This one here is, they give you a suggestion. Please read our recommendations. One of the recommendations is you call up your hosting company, wherever your website is hosted, and ask them, what's up with your servers? Why are they so slow? And if they can't speed them up, you may want to change hosting companies. For example, if you're hosting with HostGator and for some reason their servers can't speed up fast enough for you, then you may want to move to Bluehost or someone else. Here again, this company has quite a few images, and as you can see, Google has already reduced the size of them by over 50%. This one was reduced by 96%. So this website has a lot of images on the home page that are loading up, and for a mobile device, that's terrible. I mean, think of how much you pay for data every month for your mobile device. Here you are trying to get a plumber to fix something in your house. You go to their webpage, and all of a sudden they're trying to load how many images? I mean, 15, 20 images or something on the main page of their mobile device, of their mobile version of their website. If these folks were going to hire me to sort this problem out, not only would I reduce the size of the images, but I would also reduce the number of images that are loading on the home page. So there's that one, and I think I got one more. Let's take a look. Here we go. This is another plumber in New Hampshire. And let's take a look. A big problem with these folks was their images. Yeah, and again, lots of images. I would reduce the number of images, reduce the size of the image. This one can be reduced by up to 90%. And I would also work on this compression and the minifying of CSS and JavaScript and browser caching. So I would sort out those problems, and you'd probably see a pretty good rise in the score for mobile. So there we go. A little bit about page load speed for your website to rank better in Google. Nothing is worse than having a #1 ranking and then you lose it because you have too many images on your website, or they're too big, so on and so forth. You want to get these sorted out. You can do these on your own, or if you'd like me to do that for you, that's what I'm here for. Reach out and let me know. I'd be glad to help. Take care.